Hi everybody, this is my turn today. We are on Rtified show and this segment is Bigwig. My name is Musa Trawa, CEO of Sweet Mother Candy and Beyond Limited, owner of Mr. Candy Ghana. Today is a great day to be on this show. I would like to emphasize on entrepreneurship. Being in the field for 9 years and still counting, I feel that it's a big privilege to tell everybody how everything started and what kept me going. Before I start, a lot of people might ask, who is Mr. Candy? Pretty much, I'm a Ghanaian born in Ghana and also raised in Ghana. Despite I live outside the country, but still the mindset is still for Ghana. I started way back when I do not have a store and I started selling candy on the street. 9 years down the line has been a great challenge. Somebody might ask, what is entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship, it's all about being yourself and trying to flip over stuff and creating up your own opportunity. It's not about maybe I got a job or maybe I own this and I have this, but trying to create an everyday activity, something that will create income for you whilst you retire and back, also create employment for other people. A lot of youth right now in Ghana, if I may say, 70% or 80% have a mindset of traveling outside the country. If everybody is thinking of traveling outside the country to look for greener pastures, the question here is, so who help us fix our nation? We could start something, and along the line, if there is an opportunity, we could always take opportunities. Being an entrepreneur over the years, I've been to a lot of events. I've met a lot of people over my years in my career. I have played a lot of roles in different opportunities, but I'm being versatile. When I mean versatile, I can adjust to every situation and every opportunity. I take pride in every little things I do. People come and ask me a lot of questions. You come to me, how did you do it? And I always tell them it needs constant planning. You gotta be focused, you gotta know what you wanna do, because 9 years down the line, it wasn't just magic. Even my parents do not even understand how and what keep me going, even though they have to line with me in one way or the other. You know, combining job with your own business, being employed and doing a lot at the same time, dealing with a lot of people, social media tracking and a lot of stuff. It's not just being part of it is fun, but it needs constant work. When I mean constant work, the mindset has to be set. A lot of you just want the benefit part of it, and if you look at the benefit part of it, trust me, you cannot go far, because together we can make it happen. You could start alone, and a lot of people feel like I'm starting something today. It's gonna take me 5 years. It's gonna take me 10 years. The mindset we Africans and we engrave in ourselves, it's not all about how long is it gonna take, but we have to realize that if we keep blaming our forefathers, our leaders, then we can make no impact. When I mean impact, I'm working so hard to make a next generation have a better life. So if I don't want to work and I want to benefit, then I'm looking at the short term. But if I want to work on the long term to make it work, then it's worth it for me to work. And even if I don't make benefit, my next generation could benefit from it. A lot of youth want everything and they want it happen overnight. And it's so hard to achieve everything one time unless you want to do a lot of dubious work. But with tedious, hard work and stuff, it might just be there for you for a long term. And looking at working with people on a long-term relationship, if we could name few companies, let's take KFC for example. Rtified, the owner and the founder, started his business after it was 50 years. So imagine, he know what he was looking for, and he wasn't self-beneficiary, like I need all the benefit for myself, but he worked so long to build up, and even now he didn't even live to enjoy. He might have some enjoyment, but now his great kids, his next generations are enjoying. So if we all Ghanaians or we all youth can see ourselves in the picture like that, we love what we do and have passion for it, I think in future we could make a better Ghana, we could make a better Africa, and we could make a better world for our next generation. Looking at how I started, a lot of people might ask, how did this guy get to wherever he got to? Because 9 out of 10 friends asked me that question. Even people I went to school with back in the days, secondary schools and in high schools and stuff, they asked me, how did all this happen? Because back in the days in the school, it was a different thing, and growing up too, it was a different thing, and seeing me now, it's a different thing entirely. So I let them understand it wasn't easy. One time in my life, I sold a kerosene before in my neighborhood, and my mom and my family didn't like it, but I figured it out, like, I'm kind of person who wants to involve in trading. When I mean, it wasn't like I wanted to do it, but I felt like I have to do it because I felt like some stuff I need, my parents cannot afford to provide me all what I need. And growing up by just a single mother, it was a great hassle. If everybody understand how single mothers has to go through a lot and sell clothes and try and do a lot of stuff, it was a big challenge for me. It wasn't easy. But with God's will, it was a great opportunity for me to go through the hustle and to break through the hustle. When I say go through the hustle, a lot of time everybody goes through hustle, but we have different types of hustle. It's not about having everything. That means you are well established, you've gotten to the right point in life, you don't have to go through nothing. Every day comes with challenges. So one day I just woke up, we needed some books and some stuff, and I was having a little bit saving tin. Back in the days we say susu box, so I was saving a little bit. I came and break it up, went to the filling station, and we in the States we say gas station, and in Ghana we say filling station. So I changed it up and I bought 2 gallons of kerosene. I started with it. It wasn't pleasant because I was going to a private school. So looking at my classmates and everybody, the parents come and drive them, they have this kind of classy and high and mighty looks and everything, and realizing that somebody, we go to the same school, he is holding kerosene, he's selling house to house. To me, I didn't see it as anything because it's part of life. I went through it. It wasn't just starting from one point. I started way from different stages. I buy fabric, sometimes I go and buy deodorants and I resell them. I buy gadgets and resell them. So I realized that, why don't I start a candy business? So I started a candy business. A lot of people turned me down, relative friends, guidance. They were not even understanding what I was doing. Why would you go to school and come over and sell candy? What's all about candy? In Africa, the least thing we disregard is like buying sweets. Parents are very careful about kids eating sweets, and everybody is afraid of buying something extra because we do not have a very high economy whereby you have extra money to spend on desserts and stuff, because it's not easy pushing up with no capital and trying to do something to come up. So then I came to have a chance to travel outside the country. Living outside the country and being in Chicago was one of the greatest honor for me, going for a lot of candy shows, and being in Ghana, I had an opportunity to register my business with the National Confectionery Association of United States of America, which is based in Washington, D.C. So, it was a great honor for them to let me come in to exhibit what I do, and that was how it started. So meeting a lot of people, got there, got to settle with family, got married, and now I'm blessed with 1 son. It has been a lot of challenges in between because traveling outside home, it's not like home, but you gotta merge to make that home. Hi, this is Bigwig. I'm Mr. Musa Trawo, CEO of Sweet Mother Candy and Beyond, and founder of Mr. Candy Ghana. You just got ratified.